Hey guys, welcome to Dawngate. It's a brand new Moba on the scene, still in development, and it's currently in a closed beta, and it's quite hard to get a beta key at the moment, but I've played one game so far, very enjoyable, and it has only about 10 characters, and the way the game works I'll explain while I play, but I could see this game picking up pretty fast because it's just so enjoyable. It's got so many original new features to keep the game interesting or to become interested in. So what I'll do is I'll pause it here and I'll get back as soon as the game starts, okay? Alright, we're in game. So the way you build your character is quite different to League of Legends and Dota and other similar MOBA based games, because the way it works is that you don't start off with summoner spells like you would do in League of Legends. You start off with just the one which is unlocked through level progression, so you can actually get a maximum of 3. Along with that, the way your item builds, there's quite a lot of a tech tree, I guess, to be able to split your character's builds into. It's not just like a pure build. Obviously certain builds will benefit certain champions a lot better, or in this case they're called they're not called summoners, they're not called champions or heroes, they are, I'm not quite sure, when I get back to me I'll tell you, but it's a unique kind of way to play the game, which is fun. So in each corner of the map there's these things called spirit wells, I think that's what they're called, and this provides Vin, which is the game's currency, which is gold. So the more of these you own at once, the more income your team can actually get, and I'm pretty sure along with the more you have, the more your siege minion, the biggest minion in your waves, will be bigger. So along with this, the more you control, the more map control you are, the more dominant you're going to be as well. So it's best to keep an eye on these, keep these captured, because it's like an RTS kind of element, because you have little minions that source your thing. So an enemy doesn't have to capture it, they could just put you down to one minion, or even take all your minions, I think, and just slow your income so badly that if you're not farming, you're going to have a real hard time playing the game, basically. So I'm playing a character called Nissa, I think that's how you pronounce it, and what this does, or what she does, she's basically a ranged AD carry type of champion, and her passive is a small like little ferret creature who you can see is actually sitting up around there. So every time I enter a new bush, he'll follow me and stay guarding that bush, and I'm pretty sure when I get too far as well, that he'll run back to me, and along the way he'll give me vision as like a free like ward set in a sense. But I have no idea what the other characters are. I've played against this guy before, not the player but as in the champion. So yeah, I'll just try. It's my second game, so sorry if I'm playing this wrong, but the game's only literally just came out. I have a good experience with League of Legends, and yeah, it's a very fun game. Really enjoying it. So currently, right now, it's only on the American service, which is a shame because I have 120 ping. It's still very playable for me, but it's not as fluid as I would have liked it. My first game I was on 200 ping, but I was still able to pull off an 8-0 KD ratio, which is still pretty fun. But granted, I have to give my team some thanks, because they did help me. But we're all in a similar kind of net. We've only just got the game, so it's quite a new, fresh experience for us. So what's my guy doing? He's going a bit ham. So I've got a kill. So if I didn't mess my keys up there, I would have got 2 kills. So good job, yeah. You too. Watch out, I think I saw someone coming. So what I've done, I've put my passive in there to keep us safe from a gank. But I don't think, so there you go, my friend has got a kill, which is very good. Equal balance on the lane, which is very useful. So let's go recall. So where this game works is there's 3 towers, and they all very, very close to each other, but you don't really get a huge chance to overly push into the game until you start gaining control of the spirit worlds, because that greatly helps you further your team as well. It's a very team-based game, which I enjoy. And as far as like map control goes as well, the system has spells where you can actually have one permanent ward, because there's no way to actually buy wards, which is very helpful, because games in League of Legends such as that, it can get very stressful if you're the only one warding, because map vision is half the game. You need to be able to know where you're safe to farm and where you can make safe engages, or even like have a team fight at like the objectives in the game. So the way they've done this, it forces players to play a lot more safer than other games like teach you. It's a lot more punishing in a sense, because if you're not really keeping an eye on it, then that's your own fault. But now that everyone's got a ward, you have no reason to do it anymore, not to neglect the way that the game is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go help my ally take the spirit well. So the more we do, the more the team it is for. So this also counts as a source of income. This is CS as well. So now that we've killed them all, we all stand in the middle, and we should be able to capture it soon. I'm not sure if there's a time limit, or we've got to wait for that ring part there to be able to successfully start capturing it. So this guy's standing in my AoE. So I took him down. So he seems quite new to the game. I punished him for making the mistake. He knew there was 3 of us here, and from what I could tell, there was only him. His lane partner's not returned at all. And I'm far ahead in his CS, so he just died, which was him. So he's only got 2, and I've got 35, so he definitely got punished for that. So this guy's only level 1. So this is still locked. So let's go ahead and finish this off. And this guy here, if I'm lucky enough, there we go. Oh no, that was a huge lag spike there. So now I'm getting around 200 ping again, which is a shame, because it has been quite steady up until then. So what I'm going to do, while there might be like lag issues, I'm just going to quickly recall and further my character's build. So I'm guessing haste is movement speed, and then there's like items that give you a life steal as well. So let's grab one of these. So there's life drain and some armor. So let's further my character's defensive capabilities. So it seems like our other laners are doing very well. I've got 2 kills, and this person has 4 kills, so she's doing very, very well. So now the spirit world has been captured, so this is going to produce a source of income. Minions will start spawning, and the more gold we can actually inherit for the team. So there you go, I blinked in, finished the kill. Give him a good job, because that was very nicely kited by him then. So this guy's like a Graves Ezreal. His blinks, he has a skill shot which is pretty much similar to a Mystic shot on Ezreal. And I haven't seen much of the other characters. This guy seems like quite a CC tank proof champion. It seems quite fun. Oh, I'm taking turret shots. Too busy trying to explain the way these characters are working. So I'm taking quite a lot of damage here, so I've got to be careful. I started taking turret hits because I'm trying to get this guy away because I know I can. So surrender is now available. So that starts at just before 10 minutes in, which is nice because if you're playing a game like League of Legends, I'm not sure if Dota has one, and your team's getting punished for it, and your team's not cooperating, or we've got an AFK player or a like a troll player, it's very frustrating that you have to wait till the 20-minute mark in order to be able to finish the game, because otherwise you're just waiting around for a long time and it's really not fair. So I like the earlier surrender kind of mechanic in this game. So I almost died there. So if they're going to get him, that was a very good ult there by that character there. I'm not sure of her name. Good job, team. So yeah, jungle creeps, they're quite unique. They're like little weird snow bunny things, and there's like... Oh no, well played, well played. But basically, so that could have been wood, so that was my own fault. I should have recalled somewhere more towards my base, but I think we're going to win this game anyway, so it wasn't a hard throw. But basically, there's like weird fish creatures similar to that of the Murlocs of World of Warcraft, and there's a huge boss monster which I haven't actually seen. It's kind of like a giant Hydralisk slash Maokai, like mixture, if you know what those creatures are from two different games. But it gives a global buff to your team, just like Baron Nashor, and I'm pretty sure Roshan from Dota 2 gives you a global buff for the team as well, and a quite heavy gold boost as well, or Vin. So the game is actually quite normal kind of MOBA. Everything's quite straightforward, but these new elements of like the spirit wells, like creeps improvements, the turret advancement and their positions were quite nice because it doesn't force people to just rush them straight away. And the jungles is actually like two forms of jungles. You have your main jungle here, which I'll just show you some of the creeps for, and then you have like a lower tier jungle which is at the bottom. That's blue buff right there. I'm not sure if it actually restores mana, but I think it's like a cooldown kind of thing as well. I'm not sure if a mana is actually a mechanic in this game. Let's finish this guy off. Nice try KS in. So, my spirit well is under attack, as you can tell from the announcer. I'll wait for this champion to come help me. So let's punish this. So if she's been punished, she shouldn't be doing that alone. She does have an ally within her vicinity to be able to help her doing that. So the only reason why I took it on earlier is because we already had done quite a lot of damage to the spirit well, and there was only 3 minions for me to take on. So the risk of being attacked was quite low. There you go. Took him down. So let's have a look around. So I've just been revealed. I'm guessing that's someone's ability, which I'm guessing is actually this guy's ability. There we go. So let's stop this wave from pushing in. This guy is totally out of line right now because he's got nothing to be able to give him any form of an assist to help this guy out. Let's get out of here before I'm taking too many turret hits. I'm most likely dead. Yeah, that was my mistake. I misjudged the turret range. But it's fine. I've got five kills to 2 deaths, which is a very good ratio for a Moba. And I've got 67 farm, which is second best in the team. Second best in the game, actually. But, so yeah, this is what the Nexus looks like, or the home building. It's able to, return damage, and it has AoE spells as well, so it makes it harder for backdoor, which I like, because a lot of games, in a sense, yes, backdooring is fine and a completely like normal strategy to be able to pull off, and it's quite hard sometimes, but it can be kind of punishing towards players that have been playing good all game, but that just like one mistake's destroyed you, which is unfair if you've been playing so well and then all of that's just gone within a split second because you and your team just didn't expect or weren't paying attention. But I like the way that he can fight back and stop backdoors, and he's also got his own chance to be able to save a game in a sense, or prolong the game, so the teams may be able to have a chance at winning the game, which is quite a nice element. And I think other games should like take on this kind of thing, because personally I don't like backdoor, because half the time it doesn't work. It just ends up just throwing a game, because not only if you get caught you're feeding, but you've also left your base open as well if you're resorting to a backdoor tactic. Let's see. Let's get him out of there, because there's only 2 of us right now, and there's like quite a high number of enemies right here. So let's go down here. So here's the Nexus. Let's try and get some of this. So there's the AoE effect. It's quite cool. It's not always in the same place from what I've experienced, but it really implements that you should only be taking on these objectives as a well-based team. So I've got range, but I don't think I'll land that. Unfortunately, I didn't think he'd be able to walk over this. I thought that was still a wall. So there you go. I managed to drop a kill there, I think. Yep, there you go. Quite a bit of damage. Just helped destroy their main objective. Move around because I'm quite low in the health. These guys are just farming at the safety of their base. So a binding. I'm not sure what a binding is. I'm guessing it's, yeah, these turrets are called bindings, and I've noticed in one game that they actually rebuild, like you can see here. So it helps people get back into the game as well, because if you're not pushing these objectives, you're going to get punished for allowing the team to be able to get back into the game. I'm not sure how long this takes to come into effect, but that only took about around 30 seconds, so I took blue buff there, sorry. Didn't mean to take the last hit. So the way to get into the game is limited to those who can grab a key if you're fortunate enough. I had to sit for a stream for around an hour and a half to be able to grab a key, which I was so happy for to get, because this game is just a fresh breath to the Moba scene. So what I'll do, I'll put a link in the description of how to sign up for the general beta, which only every Friday the game's publicly played if you have a beta invite. But the chances of you actually getting one even through the sign up is quite low as well. So don't get frustrated or angry if you're not getting one, because I've been waiting around about a week or 2 to get one, and I managed to grab one through a stream. If I do get one through my general sign up as well, then So unfortunately she just got a bit too far away. Let's see if I can catch this character. So there you go, I had a miraculous in my first game, that's 8 kills without dying. Oh, almost died there. Gotta be careful. Let's just get some life still, 3 minions, might go back in the jungle. So let's go through to the jungle and pick up these creeps. Although I think we're near finishing this game. I should probably help finish, but I'm having way too much fun to be able to finish it early. Plus the enemies will just come back up. Also a feature that I've noticed which is quite useful, it shows enemy deaths counters as well. So rather than in games like League of Legends you have to press tab to check and warn your allies if they can push, or if they're in danger of the team coming back after a fight. There's no reason not to know it anymore because it's always on the screen, which is very useful because countless times you get preoccupied by looking at death counters or trying to force an objective. So I'll quickly take these on. So let's see if I can grab a kill here. So I'll just ask for an assist here. So that's our spirit well at the top now going. So our Vin income is going to be quite low. I have 4,000, so I'm going to quickly go back. Actually, hang on, we're getting countered. So there you go, I grabbed another kill. So good job team. So let's go face the let's get the global creature. Alright, so he wants to silo it, that's fine, I'll watch. So basically this is what the boss monster looks like. It's like a giant tree and dragon of some sort. He's doing pretty good damage. His lifesteal is pretty impressive actually for this champion. So, however, I don't think he's going to do this. Oh, it takes some aggro for him actually. That actually helped him quite a bit there. So I just avoid with a blink to be able to get the buff. So let's go back and buy, because I have quite a bit of gold income right now, and I can start getting some more defensive items. Let's increase our health values as well, so there we go. So I have some power, which is, I'm guessing, the output damages that certain skills produce. So we've got some health increase, some movement increase, more movement and armor and life drain. An extended auto attack feature, that's quite a cool passive on an item. And when a nearby enemy dies, there's a chance that you'll be healed for 15 health, so that's like a little bonus health increase. See, oh, no, I'm not going to grab that kill. So, just picked him off, punished him for being in the wrong place. So there you go. That's Dawngate. Very good game. Highly suggest if you have a key player. It's US only servers, but that's not a problem at all. I'll also do an in-depth review of the client as well. Thank you for watching.